everybody. Hi, Taru and Monica. Thank you for being here. Well, there are the team members from Living Light, and they usually do different kind of events like circles of reading books from the Mother and Sri Aurobindo. These books are integral yoga work, and also other kind of events that you can go to check in the webpage Living Light. So I have this deep question that maybe I help us. It's about the will of human being, from where it's coming. Because I always say, well, a person that can do a sports so well is because they have their own will. Yes, like someone that is super good in diving, or that someone that is a great tennis player, they achieve that because they train, and it's because it's their own will. But lately I question this, and I have many different point of views about it, because I don't think it's only the will of human beings to be there. Yes. I don't know if you can speak about this, because you experience these lifetimes where you almost die. Yes, or where you was with a lot of pain, and there supposed to be another kind of will. I mean, can we separate these wills? Yes, it's just one will. And is this related with surrender, the surrender to the divine? Yes, to the mother. So how we can explain this to our inner child? Thank you.
Yeah, Taru, would you like to go first?
Yeah, I think I would have liked you to start, but just you spoke about pain and the suffering, or say some situation where one feels that maybe it was very difficult to come out of, and yet one is able to come out. So just addressing that aspect, that how there's this story that somebody was walking on the sand, and he saw, when he looked back, he saw that in the period of difficulty, when he looked back, there were just one set of footsteps, otherwise there were two. And he questioned God that, why was it that in the period of difficulty, you were not by my side? And he said that, in the period of your difficulty, those are my footsteps, I was carrying you. So I think I probably need to say that it was my will or my sincerity that was able to help me be or reach somewhere. That would not be true at all, because I don't know, there's something that just takes over. And then I think one has to constantly remember that, there's something that takes over. So you are always bigger than the limited that you feel you are, that you presume yourself to be. Because, even like you spoke about sportsmen, we see celebrities, and whenever there's any personal interaction or some, personal moments captured, they themselves can't believe, where they are and how they reach there. So there is definitely something bigger than, the limited self that we consider ourselves to be, that flows probably through us and takes us forward, guides us, shows us light. But I think again that too is grace, that one is able to see the light, right? Because there are so many lights. So which one wants to walk towards, that too, I would say, is a higher will that kind of, you resonate with or you get pulled towards. And it's like you probably sometimes even have to fight your own self, your own self of patterns and tendencies, and the one seeking comfort, or what's in it for me, what's in it for me, from every situation, and choose the thing that is good for you, like truly good and not just gainful. So I think I'll stop here. Yeah.
Yeah, just to add on to what you said, I think this idea of will, I have to say, was not very clear for me. And it's only with Sri Aurobindo's words, mother's writings, that it's coming a bit clearer. But still, I think there is much to it, what I understand right now. Now, one thing which I understand from, again, from whatever light Mother and Sri Aurobindo shed on will, one is that it is the Agni element in us, which is the fire element. Now, if you look at fire, even the physical fire, how it just consumes whatever comes in its way. So there is small fire and then it consumes more, it becomes bigger, consumes more, it becomes bigger. So they relate Agni or fire element with the will in us. And Mother would say, for example, the word that they use is aspiration. So the fire of aspiration. They don't say the water of aspiration, the wind of aspiration. They say fire of aspiration. Why? Because it uses everything that comes on the way as life happenings, life events, experiences of bad and good kinds. All of that goes into that fire and it grows even brighter. So the fire of aspiration. And that means that whatever experience I'm going through, there is a will in each one of us to move on, to become a better version of ourselves. And it's not in few individuals, it's there in each one of us. Now it is a different aspect that for some it may be just in a aspect of, say, if I am very passionate about cooking, so in me there is this will where I want to know better and better about cooking, how to cook this better, how to make this better, so this will in me to be a better and better version of myself is the aspect which is coming from the divine presence within us, which is the psychic being. So will is a function of psychic being. In kids also we see, children, if we see that they get down, then they arise again, they're trying to walk and then they fall down, then they walk up again. Where is this coming from? Who told them that you have to, after falling down, get up again? They just know. They just know. So this knowing that I have to move on, I have to be a better and better version of myself, I feel that this is the aspect of will which is present, inherent. It is our essence, it is the essence of each one of us, and that is the aspect of the divine presence which shines through our life happenings and whatever journey I am on. So that's a little bit of, and again, it would be wrong to say that nothing happens against our will. Many a times we fall or find ourselves in situations, life situations, which are very anti to what we had expected. So imagine that I am in a relationship and I find this person completely opposite of what I expected. Then I would say, but I did not will for that person. Why is he in my life? But if we actually dig deeper into our subconscious, if we see what really I willed, it actually would come out that I actually willed in my unconsciousness of such a person, which is right now in front of me. So Sri Aurobindo says nothing happens if not for will. You will for a marriage, you are married. You will for having a child, no, you have a child. or one may think that, but I did not will for this disease that I may have. One may talk about like that, but I never thought that I willed for being unhealthy body or being diseased. But somewhere, if we still dig deeper in our subconscious, we will see that somewhere, some part of me actually wished for that disease so that I can wake up. So I think it goes really deep. And again, this is just like a tip of an iceberg that I feel I can understand right now. But there is much more to the aspect of will. And yeah, looking forward to explore more with Mother and Sri Aurobindo.